back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be filming how to do this eyeshadow look. I'm going to be using a few different palettes. I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place Zulu palette, the Morphe 350, and also Honey from Colourpop. So if you want to know how I achieved this look, then just stay tuned. Before I jumpstart into the tutorial, I'm gonna just briefly show you guys the three palettes that I'm gonna be using, just because throughout the video I didn't really show it, so I'm gonna be just showing you guys right now, and then I'll reference them throughout the video. The first is the Morphe palette. I'm just gonna be using one color. I think it's just like a brown shade color here, but not really. You don't really need it, honestly. It wasn't like one of the main colors that I used. The Juvia's Place Zulu palette, I'm going to be using the top row, the entire top row, so the orange, yellow, and brown color. And the Honey from Colourpop. It's this really cute, just small palette, but I'm only going to be using this shimmery color in the middle called Palooza. So that's really the glitter stuff that's happening on my eyes right now. So just stay tuned and I'll be showing you guys my eyeshadow look. So we're going to start off by using the Revolution concealer in color C2, just so I have that white base. Then we're going to go in with the Zulu palette from Juvia's Place, and we're going to start off with the yellow. And a lot of times whenever I'm using eyeshadow, I basically swivel the brush in the powder, or in the eyeshadow. That way you have more pigment on the brush, and then you start applying it to your eyes. So basically I'm taking the brush that I used to get the yellow pigment and moving it back and forth from the inner corner of my eye to the outer corner. For the outer part of my eye, I like to pack in the powder, or pack in the eyeshadow, so that I get a darker yellow, and I just continue to pack on the layers until I'm comfortable with the color. I was going for more of like a yellowish orange look, so I really wanted to pack on the yellow first and then move forward with the orange. So you guys can see here, I went into the second color on the Juvia's Place palette in that orange color and put it in the outer corner of my eye and kind of brought it into the middle so that way it's blended well. Again, I was really trying to get like a burnt orange yellowish color because the glitter has so many different colors in there. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm just blending it out, making sure that the yellow and the orange are basically seamless at this point, and continue to blend. So this is me attempting to do a cut crease. I have a hooded eye, so it was a little bit difficult, but I think I did well. Basically, I went in with the same concealer that I used as my primer and basically carved out the part of my eye that's hooded. And I only applied a thin layer of that concealer just because I don't really need it. The glitter is already going to show on its own, but I just kind of wanted like a guide. So what I usually do is after I carve it out, I look up to make sure that none of the concealer is hitting the top of my eye. And then from there, then I'll be able to see whether or not it's good. Alright, so I'm going to use my Fix Plus spray from MAC to spray onto my brush. That way, when I dip into the glitter, it will stick onto my brush and I'll be able to apply it to my eyelid. So here, I'm just taking a little bit of that product and applying it on the same spot that I put the concealer. And I'm basically just dabbing it in and not spreading it. The reason why I don't spread it is because as soon as you start to spread the product on your eye, the glitter will actually fall on your face. And it's so difficult to get glitter off of your face while you're doing your makeup. Oh my goodness. Like, taking off this look was such a struggle. But basically, you just want to make sure that you're not spreading it and only dabbing it in. So that the edge of your eye, so the outer corner of your eye, is not such a sharp transition from the glitter to the eyeshadow, I'm just going to use a little bit more of that orange and kind of blend that part of my eye in more. So one of my eyes is a lot worse than the other, so I just fixed it really quickly, and now we're going to move on to the rest of my face. So if you've watched my updated makeup routine already, you'll know that I always prime my face with the MAC Prep and Prime. And I already did my eyebrows prior to this video, prior to starting this video, just so that I could speed things up. But basically I'm just blending out the concealer around my eyebrows just to make sure that nothing is looking crazy at the end. So I have to use my NARS foundation. I love this foundation so much. It is the Luminous Weightless foundation in dark 3. So I'm just applying it all over my face and using my Real Technique stippling brush just to blend it all in. I personally think that's the best combination, Real Technique brush and NARS foundation. But if you guys have any other recommendations in terms of good foundation, I'm all ears. I don't even know what happened to my bonnet. I don't know how that makeup got on there. But anyways, I'm basically just blending it all over my face, my forehead, my cheeks, my nose, pretty much everywhere. Now we're going to go into concealing. I'm just concealing a little bit of my dark spots. I have some around my cheeks and my mouth and a little bit on my forehead. And I'm just going to blend that in with a wet sponge. So I'm going in with my Maybelline concealer in the color 50 Cafe. And I'm just putting that underneath my eyes, my upper lip, my chin, my nose, and my forehead. And I'm just going to blend that out with a sponge as well. So I'm just using this blemish free, like super cheap dark foundation as my contour. I just got it from like a random CVS. I think it was like $3 or $4. But yeah, I'm just putting that underneath my cheekbones. And then also in a second, I'll be putting it to contour my nose as well. So you'll see here that I'm just basically blending. This is actually my favorite part of doing my makeup, is just like blending everything out. I use a Real Technique brush as well to blend out everything. It's a different brush than the stippling brush. I don't know what this one is called, but I just use it to blend out everything. And then after that I blend out everything, then I go in to contour my nose, and then I'll blend another time after this. Alright, so at this point I've pretty much blended everything. I'm just going to go back in one more time because I'm crazy. But now, because the glitter has fell a little bit, I'm using the back of my eyebrow brush, which has a spoolie, to kind of dust off all the extra glitter that's left on my face. So here I'm just applying a little bit of MAC Mineralize Finish Powder just all around my face, just to make sure that everything kind of sets in. And for me, a lot of times my makeup doesn't look really nice until like I start sweating a little bit, even though that sounds weird, but like the makeup just has to seep into your skin. You know what I mean? But after I do that, then I'll be applying the Sacha Buttercup setting powder, which is my favorite. And I'm just using a Real Technique brush as well and kind of pressing that into my, and right underneath my eyes, my chin, and my forehead. Alright, so I'm going to dust off all this powder, and then I will go ahead and dust off my natural lashes, and I will also apply my strip lashes off camera. So I will be right back, and you guys will see the full look in just a second. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. I actually had a lot of fun. I messed up, and you guys will see like a small insert where I was like, no, that's not good. So I actually redid this eye, so it might not be as nice as this one. All right, well, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, don't forget to drop them down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe below. Thanks, guys.